Southern California. People flock here for the sun and fun, the beautiful beaches, the fabulous shows, and the non-stop excitement. 30 miles from the coast of Santa Barbara is a spot with an entirely different vibe, Santa Rosa Island. A modern-day Jurassic Park, a pristine, magical island paradise, where diversity is king, and herds of majestic animals graze wild and free. It's an idyllic 56,000-acre spot free of predators where the animals grow large and healthy, rarely exposed to man's influence. It's also ground zero for a simmering controversy that few have heard about, but that is about to explode. This is the story of Extermination Island. Santa Rosa Island is home to the only living strain of kaibab mule deer and a healthy herd of Roosevelt elk, a species so prized it was named after Teddy Roosevelt, America's greatest conservationist president. The controversy of the mule deer and elk on the island pits private landowners against the federal government and brings together such diverse groups as animal rights activists, sportsmen, politicians, the families that still inhabit the island, and lovers of everything wild and free. It involves eminent domain, animal rights, people's rights, as they question the role of the government in our daily lives. This is a story of broken promises and shattered traditions in which the truest victims are some of the most unique wild animals in North America. Some question what the government's role is in managing the island and wonder, is there an inconsistency in current policy that many feel ride roughshod over more than a century of family history and stewardship and the existence of animals to be found nowhere else and never to be seen again?
There certainly's got to be a better answer to this than killing off these beautiful animals. If it doesn't exist anywhere else, why would we want to exterminate it from here? We need to keep that. I think that's even a better point to keep the animal here.
You know, as a resident of California, I hadn't heard about this and it shocks me. I can't believe that the government's killing the deer.
By a mandate of the National Park Service, by early 2012, the Roosevelt elk and the kaibab mule deer on the island will be exterminated, which means the kaibab strain of mule deer will become extinct. They will be hunted down by hounds and armed snipers and helicopters, and the corpses will be left to rot in the island's sun. It's an outcome that many find shocking. The reason for this drastic measure by the National Park Service is to save a strain of manzanita plant that is purportedly found only on Santa Rosa Island. Some wonder why we have to slaughter these majestic herds of animals to save a plant that many say is not in any way threatened by the existence of elk and deer, whose populations are currently well managed by the tightly regulated hunting permitted on the island.
I have manzanita plants in my backyard and I see them all the time. I don't understand what the big deal is. It seems like there's so many other things they could focus their efforts on these days. Killing these animals on this island for the sake of a plant just doesn't seem like they're really going for the greater good on this.
The National Park Service claims that it is only following its historic directive, which is to support native species and eliminate all non-native species. However, opponents argue that the ordered slaughter is in fact not consistent with the service's policy in other areas. This has led some to wonder if the mandated extermination is part of an unspoken service agenda to eliminate hunting as a tool of wildlife management. Other examples of the service's inconsistencies include the following: allowing non-native wild ponies in Assateague National Park, non-native burros in Death Valley National Park, and allowing native Alaskans to graze commercial herds of reindeer on public parkland in the Bering Strait National Preserve in Alaska. Is this really about consistent park policy? Or is it a thinly veiled political agenda to shake up how the government can put federal land to use? We'll explore all sides of this debate in an expose that will shock viewers across the country.
I don't know what we can do to stop this, but we need to do something to stop this.
This is the story of Extermination Island.